Alright. Now, if I look at this... We were just in the infirmary, we were just in the break room. I'm gonna check out the IT department, which is over there. I don't know if it's accessible on this floor, though. It might be above us. Oh, wait, nope. It's available to us here. Okay. Problem is... we have a guy who could see us if we try to go hack it in the open. So, I'm gonna attract this guy's attention. Hello! Hey!
I need focus on narrow patterns.
You didn't hear that, really?
I heard a noise.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Wrong guy. But I'll take it.
Might have something. Leaving post. I'll be back.
Reminder, due to the security lockdown, civilian visitors are not permitted.
Whoa, you're hearing sounds, aren't you?
Something. Come on.
I'm so glad they check out sounds one by one. I think I heard something. I'm gonna check it out completely on my own with no backup. Okay. What? Really? Oh, that's awesome! Have they always done that? I just bring a security guard over to the door and it's like, alright, come on in. That's hilarious. I don't know if you'd really refer to this guy as a security guard, though. I mean, he looked more like he was working a desk job. You don't call your accountant a security guard, you know? Tarvo's mission statement. I don't give a shit about your mission statement. They're just not a good company. Oh, somebody left their computer available to us. London opportunity. Orion instant message save. Did you hear about Buckland's friend? No. He offed himself in Blade 4. Walked in the wrong place on purpose. According to a report, I saw he was upset about divorce. Shit. He was Buckland's best friend. They worked in London together and he was his best man at his wedding. So why Buckland's been walking off to the bathroom so much lately? He's probably going there to cry or think about stuff. Oh, so that's why. That's why. I thought I heard something about involving a kidney stone. We should keep an eye on him anyway. Kidney stone? Shit, he has no luck. When I had one, I was waiting and trying for hours. I would offer to take him out for a pint, but I don't think that helps his situation. Fuck no, that makes his kidney stone even worse. God, I loathe the day that I would have to pass kidney stones. Alright, to all employees, recently we have noticed some issues with cleanliness in the kitchen area. Many people soak their dishes in the sinks or leave dirty glasses and plates around. We do not have a cleaning crew and we are convinced that you are perfectly capable of cleaning your own dishes, just like you do at home. We therefore ask you to help keep your common areas clean and welcoming. Please wash your dishes. Next point, silverware. We bought 75 knives, forks, and spoons a while ago, and now all we have is about 15. Please bring them back before 1:30 so they can be clean for the next day. Nobody needs to hoard dirty silverware in or on their desk. Maybe they should just bring their own lunches and then you wouldn't have to worry about that at all. Plastic forks, man. Alright. And then we have this one guy who just doesn't know. I want to see what the takedown is for killing. It's too gruesome. The game didn't even want me to see it. Okay. Augmented Rights Coalition. Hey, now I remember. Hold up, I'm trying again. There you go. Very good. I wonder if anyone can hear me. Good, alright. There is still someone around. Probably on the upper floors. Now, with that said, I'm not trying to kill this guy. I'm trying to deck him in the neck. Camera angles. Okay. He's just sleeping on the job, man. It's fine. Should give him more coffee or something. Internal listing: improv, sketch, and stand-up comedy tickets, face value. I am selling tickets to an improv, sketching, stand-up comedy show next week in Prague. Right around the corner. I found out it's occurring at the same time as my father's hearing in GaLm City, so sadly I can't go. It's an English language show named Kelpto Above Comedy. It has funny people from England. They are well known in the London underground comedy scene. Comedy groups Firestorm, Gun Show, and Possible Side FX. King Lou and Sir Adam Nowick are the hosts. I will sell them at the face value. Jesus. And here's Buckland's friends. They're fucking messaging each other from across the cubicles. Dad, you're blind. I can't believe you said all augmented people were rounded up in a nice, humane way. Safe areas for augmented people, like the Utilight Complex, were created to provide safety from aug hate-fueled violence, are actually rife with violence. The problems in the Utilight Complex are well known among aid organizations and some news outlets, but there is no other option for the millions of augmented people. The fact is that they are not communities at all. They are wastelands with an unstable and disenfranchised population crammed together. The police do not come from the community. They walk around us with an us versus them attitude, and the people there have resorted to mob justice at times. Karen witnessed their actions with her own eyes. She saw a father of two killed by a mob of people because he was suspected of being an informant to the police. Suspected! I am 18 years old and I can make my own decisions in my life. I am volunteering to help Augmented whether you like it or not. Karen is there. I will not be alone. People will look on the horrors that are happening right now and I will need to be on the right side of history. Love, your daughter. Jeez, Tim, way to be racist. Prejudiced. Hey, Kevin, commit the door code to our department to memory. 1019. Where do I even use that code? I don't know. Oh, hey. There's a door I'm looking for. Okay, then we have these other two computers that belong to who? Harry Buckland. Oh, Buckland, what's going on with you? I'm gonna read it.
Anomaly detected.
I might as well snoop.
Trace
It's a common thing to do in these kinds of situations.
Access granted.
Hey, Harry, I went through the 5 stages of grieving for the relationship before I signed the papers and she went to Alabama. All traces of anger have fully disappeared after that talk where you reminded me of the good things in my life. I was very sad after the email she sent a couple weeks ago, but was not and have not been angry since then. Just really sad. After that email, I gave up on her. Now I just want to move on. Thanks for your help. Goodbye. Wait, isn't this the guy who killed himself? Ooh. Now I just want to move on. That's not the right way to go about it. We are sad to confirm that a security incident in Palisade Blade 04 in Prague claimed the life of one Tarvo security guard. Our thoughts and prayers are with his friends and family as they mourn their loss. You're receiving this notification because you have worked with the following casualty: Sean Timmons. Ouch, that's depressing. That's really fucking sad. Was Buckland in the office? Is he one of the guys I have just knocked out, sitting in a corner somewhere? 'Cause my bad, dude. Oh hey, I can hack the diagnostics from here. We'll be fine. I don't need to put in any other effort, but just in case.
Access
This way, there we go.
We have been advised by Prague City Services.
All right, any other cameras? We have the ones in the stairwells. Oh yeah, I definitely want those taken care of. Holy crap.
Keep our offices up and running for a minimum of 24 hours.
Close, open, close, open. And disable all alarm panels. Okay. So, wait. Did we come from the way that the door was open? Like over here, exit, security. Yes, I have. Okay. I just haven't fully acknowledged this robot pit yet. Now I have. Oh, hey, an ebook. Tarvo's principles for every employee. I can sum it up in one quick word. Or, well, 2 quick words. No, 3. Don't be... Okay, 4. Don't be a dick! I fucked up. Alright, have I read everybody's thing? Nope. David Johnson.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alright, David, what do we got? Incident in the Blades. Here's the report. It was a dramatic month at the Blades. Casualty breakdown, 1 killed in action. Slight hostile action, wait. I'm assuming only 1 person died. Major incidents notes. S. Timmons was an experienced security guard who was newly assigned to the Blades. He ventured into an unauthorized area in Blade 4. The automated defenses were triggered and S. Timmons was gunned down by a sentry. An internal investigation found S. Timmons was in a depressed state over the outcome of a recent divorce and may have deliberately ventured into an unauthorized area. The recurring one-man protest known as Mr. Serodakis occurred 20 times this month. 3 incidents were reported to the Czech police by Mr. Serodakis himself. No injuries to Tarvis personnel were sustained. A new restraining order was approved by local police. This has increased the distance that Mr. Serodakis must be from the building. And so you have that incident too. Alright, the ladies' loo. To all employees, in accordance with the Tarvos Regional Office's bylaws and regulations, please refrain from entering and using the sanitary facilities that have been designated for women. I've pasted the regulation here. Tarvos Workplace Regulation 38 EJM 1996 requires accessible designated sanitary facilities for all employees in all Tarvos regional offices. Please abide by this rule and stay out of the women's loo. We could have a female visitor any day now. We haven't had one in 3 months, but I don't want to have a repeat of what happened last time. So they use the women's restroom because at the moment, I guess all of them were guys here. Okay, what is this? Incident Stadium? These AUG protests are certainly on the rise here. Oh, now I'm understanding these casualty breakdowns a little bit more. This month had a spike in 5 incidents, 120 of which occurred during a post-game riot fueled by the home team loss and triggered by a coordinated AUG protest. No deaths occurred. Tarvos personnel should be commended for their actions. In all the footage of the post-game riot, it was the protesters who appeared to be the aggressors, not Tarvos personnel. Yeah, that's probably because the footage was manipulated in some ways. We've already caught... Fucking what are these guys referred to as? Picus manipulating the news. And that's never good for us. Oh yeah, the IT department. I was gonna try and back out, just use the code, but I fucked up.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alright, what do we got in here? Oh shit, there's people in here.
The 1637 wasn't worth it then, and it's not worth it now.
They used it over at the Blade last week and it was flawless. It works, it works.
Why would we use something that's dependent on the course of 12? That's just mental. It hasn't been fully tested. How long is this gonna take?
You can't rush perfection.
Fine. I'll wait.
What's going on in here? Oh god. I was gonna turn off the glass, and I probably still will, but I didn't realize that one of them was gonna be facing me. I was hoping they'd just both be facing the other way. This looks like an interesting room. Holy shit, this is wide. Okay. Data scan. I don't know if that did anything for me. We got overclock, and that's really it. Disappointing, but whatever.
Anomaly.
Alright, let's go.
Trace program initiated.
Hurry it up before it catches up!
Access
Okay, we're good.
granted.
Now what's going on in their super special security room? You got some software, holographic display table. Whoa. Cool. I remember one of these. Showing off the blade. And a Praxis kit. That's always good. Alright. So I could either grab the jumping prosthetic, or I could grab other things, such as the ability to punch through walls. I haven't seen any of the punch wall things, so I'm not terribly worried about that. So I could also just go for something else, such as cloaking. Cloaking's always fun. All right. Why not? I mean, jumping's nice, but so far things have been good. So I can like open the door. I'm gonna see what happens here. Pay attention to this place. Shit.
Heard something. We'll report.
Let me know.
At least I can knock these guys out without trouble in here.
General message.
Hi.
Apologize for the line. Supposed to have a quick update tomorrow.
My bad, dude. I tried to approach you a little bit quicker, but it didn't work out. I think I'm just gonna have to shoot him. I hate that it puts him in fucking hostile state. It's why he mostly used the trank gun. Because if they get put into a hostile state,
Back.
I don't get ghost.
Confirmed. Back to narrow.
And I don't like not getting ghost. It just makes me sad. Come with me, friend. Well, there's sound going on in here. Abuse the AI. Whoop. Hey, look at this red shirt. Here we go. I love that these guys never try and check out their friends. Like, no one... They go, I'm gonna go investigate that sound. And when they don't come back for like an hour, they're still just sitting at the desk going, alright. Come on, pathfinding. Lead him to this door. Ooh, God, against a door frame, dude? That's gonna leave an imprint. Okay, he's the only, they're the last guys here, so I don't have to hide him. Now, obviously, it doesn't really super matter if I get ghost or not, because obviously, this is a standalone DLC that doesn't have my XP connected to my main character, but I can try, damn it.
Trace program initiated.
Sing a whole minute.
Access granted.
Due to the security lockdown,
That is overkill.
with external
Tarvos and GaLm City. To all employees, some irresponsible underground news outlets have recently posted rumors that Tarvos is operating inside the walls of the Utilite complex in Prague, aka GaLm City. We are not, and any reports to the contrary are completely false. Many of these reports have also given the impression that Tarvos and the company Bell Tower are the same. This too is also false. A year ago, many of you may have been working for Bell Tower, and indeed may feel that nothing changed given the fact that you're working with many of your old co-workers. Tarvos is a completely different company. Unfounded statements and accusations such as those underground news reports, combined with a lack of research about Tarvos, are nothing more than the sensationalistic efforts to create hysteria and headlines in times of genuine crisis. Tarvos does not have a single active personnel in GaLm City. Tarvos does not have a single active mission in GaLm City. Tarvos is not Bell Tower. Tarvos is Tarvos. That's good, I guess. Good job, Tarvos. You're Tarvos. Work order. Hey, Kevin, your first solo mission. Find Tim Elster's desk and solve his email issue. He started off in the Tarvos Stockholm office, and sometimes his mailbox refers to his default setting. It's an ongoing problem, so remember to log it in the ongoing case file like I showed you. Details below. I've got a bit of a problem. I can send emails, but when I receive them, they're stuck in my Stockholm folder. It's the same problem I had when I first transferred here. Okay. Well, that problem's never gonna get fixed, because everyone's gonna be investigated after all the shit that's going on here. Whoa. This is a lot of information. 359 days, holy shit. On August 20th, 2029, our client Mike Bastings and our employee Colin Collingham died in a single vehicle automobile crash at approximately 3:25 in the Parandi Park Sarka wow, holy shit, Lysology of Prague. A witness to the crash said the car seemed to be traveling at a maximum speed and was creating sparks and flames before it crashed into a tree. Videos from a nearby security camera purportedly shows Bastings' vehicle speeding and bursting into flames after crashing. Witnesses described the car's engines having been injected 40 to 50 meters from the point of impact. Bastings and Cunningham's bodies were burned beyond recognition. The coroner identified the bodies by matching fingerprints and dental records. The Prague Police Department declared that there were no signs of foul play, but our own investigators are not sure. This high-speed single-car crash mirrors several crashes we have seen around the globe. This is the third such accident to happen to a Tarvos client and a Tarvos security guard. From now on, all single-client, single-guard missions must involve an inspection of the vehicle prior to every use. The method of electronically hijacking a car's controls as a form of assassination has resurfaced in popularity recently with the rise of hackers. Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, this sounds like, yeah, a hack job. That's not good. No, this, unsent messages. Casualty type none. Monthly protection administered of Foreign Affairs Building and Personnel.
Range 5 will be closed.
Small, medium-sized protests occurred on the perimeter of the building over 18 days. No injuries were sustained. Well, that's good. And then wireless connectivity. Hello everyone, the maintenance to our wireless network is now complete. For users of wireless devices, you need to select the wireless network manually in order to accept the new certificate. Once done, your device will connect automatically. Hey, one of my wireless devices is not recognizing the new certificate. I've rebooted the thing 5 times and it doesn't seem to do the trick. Hello Joe, come over to my desk. You seem to be the only one with the problem. Heading over now. Did he ever get it fixed? We're being left suspended, man. Oh hey, we got Alan Fraser's thing. Isn't that ironic that his computer has only one security?
Trace program.
He's the one all like, guys, we gotta make sure everything's going solid. Make sure you delete your emails. Has the easiest thing to hack. Okay, well here's the thing they're talking about. Hacker activity. Ooh, Peter Chang. Hey Alan, it was good to finally make the face-to-face hello. I've been monitoring some cyber attacks in your offices since I visited and found something strange. A legendary hacker who I thought was dead. He seems to be very much alive and has been trying to get through your firewall. Does the name Shadow Child or Shadow parentheses Child ring any bells? Because it says like a C. My anti-hacking program picked up some ghost proxies that point to this hacker being located in Cape Town, Moscow, Buenos Aires, or Prague. Can you believe that? I also analyzed the code and can see that they use characteristics of the Russian language. Either Shadow Child is Russian or knows how to write code that makes one think that he's Russian, or some Russian kid has revived the Shadow Child name. If it is actually Shadow Child, it's going to be impossible to trace them. We're talking about a legendary hacker here. Thanks for the tour, and I'll let you know if I find anything else that you wanted. Pete. Chang! Working with possibly the enemy! Ooh. How does every odd joke start? By looking over your shoulder. I don't get it. I don't get it. Someone's got to explain that to me. I don't get it. You're terrible. You're terrible, Alan. You're terrible. Well, I mean, he got that from Jokes Daily. Jokes Daily is terrible. But no doubt Alan's going to try and say that to someone. How does every odd joke start? By looking over your shoulder. I guess it's a joke about how, like, every time someone wants to make a joke about augmented people, they look over their shoulder and worry. And I guess I can find that amusing, but at a glance, it's like, okay. Alright, Lieutenant request issue. The LT came to me today, demanded I gave him an RDT device reconfigured to spot corrupt. Said he'd submit the paperwork later, so I did it for him without thinking twice. However, I have yet to receive any official request for this. I haven't been able to find a reference number to any internal ops assigned to the LT either. I asked him about it and he gave me back the device. He looked upset and said the operation is now dead. The device was definitely used after I gave it to him, so I have to enter into the log even after the op was aborted. Do you know anything about this op or have any reference number related to it?
Chang, Whitaker may be involved in this. He ordered equipment off the record that could have been used to corrupt the footage.
He did something unofficial at Tarvos? That's huge, Jensen.
The information I found is only circumstantial, but it's enough to confront him. I'll get back to you if I catch him in a talking mood.
I was about to say, that sounds like a big update to our mission. It's a good thing I'm snooping around rather than just directly going to him. Maybe there's more information that I can find out about. I'm gonna have to go to the upper floors. I mean, this place is pretty sizable, honestly. It's a really big place to just chunk out of the game. Alright. I didn't actually mean to catch this guy's attention, but it works. He's going all the way down the stairs. Holy shit, he was like on the 3rd floor or something.
General message. Access to range 3 and close quarters.
The more people I can knock out without having to go all the way to the floor, the better. Alright. What the fuck was that? Did you see that? I like punched his shoulder and it knocked him out. He has a pressure point in there. Okay. This is the men's restroom. Where's the women's restroom? I'm gonna leave him in there. Is it on the opposite side to be a pain in the ass? Usually restrooms are like right next to each other. Yep, okay, there it is. Did I ever go in here? I think I did, yeah, I went through the vents. Here you go. I'm doing that just in case somebody shows up. I know we have a couple of people knocked out in this room. But they're kind of behind desks. Whereas that guy was out in the open. I'm hoping that nobody comes in and goes, "Oh, what's going on here?" And I'm like, "No, shit. I should have done a better job hiding the bodies." Alright, how many people are on this floor?
The exercise room will be closed for maintenance until the month.
What? The exercise room will be closed for maintenance for a month. That's intense. Hello. Ah, there's a side vent area up here. Okay. I saw the vent and I was wondering how I got up to it, and it is legitimately just by going up here. And by doing this, I can go past the camera, although probably just to the other side. Oh, into an office. Well, I'll take it. Jackie Jeffries. All right, Jackie, what's on your computer?
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
Blade security code. Blade security risk. Hey, Jackie. That security weakness in the blade I was talking about still has not been addressed. I've been complaining about it for 3 bloody months. My boss says it's just a maintenance drone hatch and no one could get in that way. What should I do? Go over his head to my local LT? Should I just shut up and be a good soldier? I know this isn't a war. This isn't Warzone serious, but if we're paid to do security, shouldn't we share this vulnerability with a client? There's a record of my emails to him, so I'm in the clear. And then we have this. And send messages. Hold up. What's going on here? Holy crap. A new security program was installed in all its automated defenses and chambers. These new defenses have reduced the amount of warning time that a sentry will announce to a target. Mr. Kinney made an error by stepping foot in an area he was not permitted, when the sentry robot made a warning and quickly switched to kill mode. According to a witness, Mr. Kinney began crying and then became catatonic. Luckily, a Tarvos employee came to the rescue and moved Mr. Kinney before the sentry became hostile. Mr. Kinney has been given a leave of absence by Palisade Bank Corporation. Adverse for anticipated publicity. Incident occurred inside the Blade 01 facility. Victim is under NDA and cannot speak publicly about it. Rumors may trickle out. Any employee of Tarvos or Palisade Corporation who discusses the matter publicly will be punished, fined, and or terminated. This guy just as soon as a robot came out and threatened him, he was just like, "Oh god, no, please." Okay. Over here at Blade 1 to 1107. I wonder if that's something I can use. In the main game, that is. Not that it fucking matters. I've hacked the shit out of the Palisade Bank. With that said, I think we have to go back to the Palisade Bank for the next mission, or for the next DLC thing. Not like actually to the bank in the hub world, the one that we've been to so many times by now, but like a legitimate, complete instance of the Blades, which is actually kind of cool. What the fuck is going on there? Those artifacts, Jesus. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna leave you in the conference room. It's always a good place to sleep. Now, is there anything in here that I could use? I see a vent, a ventilation fan that maybe I could punch. Never mind. I mean, I can also do other things to it. I don't need to use. I don't need to use the augmentation. I could use a frag grenade as well. It's just, you know, fucking loud. And at that point, I might just attract a bunch of attention, which we don't really want. Ooh. Sniper rifle, Jesus, dude. What does he got here?
Listen, I don't have time for this. The goddamn train station's on fire.
I know. Your brother-in-law's the one who did it.
What?
I told you Ark was trying to recruit him. When the police find out it was Ivan, they'll come for me.
I can fix this. We've covered up things caught on camera before.
What?
Yeah, but they haven't accessed the station to telling them data yet. I have to go. I have to do this now. I'll call you, Mel. I promise.
Ooh. Oh, you got fucked up, buddy. Oh, you got fucked
Jack,
up.
make sure there's a metro train available for me at Terminal Station.
Did you find out who corrupted the footage?
I did better than that. I'll fill you in on the details back at HQ.
But I still want to confront Lieutenant Whitaker, so, I'm heading back. That was our first, like, audio transcript. I wish we had more audio transcripts. I don't know. I like audio logs more than I like just kind of reading through things. I feel like I mean, when you can just hear voices and, like, proper acting for them as well, it's easier to pick up on things. Whereas with reading, it's just kind of like, okay, I guess, alright, we're done here. Alright, I still want to get in here and fucking see what happens.
I remember too. Yes. Of course. I'm sorry, sis. I've done absolutely everything in my power to keep you.
Lieutenant Whitaker?
I have to go. Something's come up.
Who are you? How did you get into my office?
I'm with Interpol. We have reason to believe someone from Tarvos Security Services tampered with evidence at Rizika Station shortly after the terrorist attack occurred. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Interpol? What the hell are you talking about? How dare you accuse Tarvos of collaborating with terrorists?
It's not an accusation, Whitaker, it's a fact. Someone from this office corrupted the station's Intellicam footage. And I'm pretty sure that someone was you.
What? That is preposterous. Where would you get an idea like that?
In an audio recording between you and your sister.
They'll come for me.
I can fix this. We've covered up things caught on camera before.
What?
Yeah, but they haven't accessed the station to telling them data yet. I have to go. I have to do this now.
Shall I continue? Or would you like to explain now?
It's not what it looks like. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not an AUG sympathizer. And it wasn't a Tarvos mandate or anything like that. I had to protect my sister.
Your sister? Your sister was the bomber?
No, she would never. It was her husband. Ark got to him. Brainwashed him somehow. My brother-in-law was a proud man. Was a good mechanic. And after the incident, people didn't trust dogs around machinery.
He lost his job. He and your sister would have been forced to move to GaLm City then. You sure he was a member of ARC?
Isn't everyone in that place? And you have to be if you want to survive. When he lost his license to work, he became bitter and resentful. ARC must have preyed on that. It's what terrorists do.
It's what somebody did. I'm just not sure it was ARC. I need his name, Lieutenant.
He's dead. But my sister isn't. You ID the bomber, and the next thing that happens is the police start tearing through GaLm City looking for her. So no, I'm not telling you his name.
Okay, but if you don't tell me his name, then we just go hunt your sister anyway. What the fuck are you talking about, dumbass? We'll get the name one way or another. Yeah, see? I'm gonna go with accommodate because I'm just a nice guy. Being nice gets us places with people.
I get that you want to protect your sister, Lieutenant, and I even agree. Once the bomber's name gets out, she probably will be in danger. But I can help with that, if you give me the name.
I swear to you, she had nothing to do with the attack. And my brother-in-law... Ivan was just a pawn. He couldn't organize anything if he tried. Burke. His name was Ivan Burke.
Okay, I would like to see the footage of him. I'll ask about these other things, though.
Did your sister ever mention anyone else from ARC? Someone Ivan might have spent a lot of time with?
You mean the one who recruited him? No, not specifically, no. There were a couple of guys he'd sometimes drink with. T-Bone, Lou Bosch... I don't know. Oh, but there was this one guy. He came by their apartment about a week ago. A big Russian. Left a note and signed it Old Blue Eye.
Oh boy.
Said he seemed friendly enough, but was glad he didn't stay.
Yeah, no, I mean, we know this information because we played through GaLm City already. But boy, that would have set us on an interesting path. And been like, oh shit, Old Blue Eye is talking to the contact too? What?
And your sister? If I'm gonna help her, I need her name too.
Melissa, if you're serious about helping her, there are only two ways you can. Get her out of there, or keep Ivan's name out of it.
I understand. That was a neat trick, the way you corrupted the Intellicam data. Any chance it can be restored?
No. The remote data transfer device I use is very efficient. There's no way to recover the original data.
Has Tarvos tampered with footage like this in the past?
I'm in enough trouble as it is, Agent. I'm not adding more by answering that.
Right. Well, I guess I'll take my leave then.
I appreciate you coming clean, Lieutenant. Even so, I wouldn't leave town if I were you. You've made this investigation harder than it should have been.
I have no intention of leaving. Why? What are you going to do now?
Ruin you, holy shit. I don't think I care about reporting the facts, personally. Look, Lieutenant, I know you took action to protect your sister, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't report everything you've told me. I'm gonna leave out details so this guy doesn't just, like, pull a fucking gun out on me or something.
I get that you acted to protect your sister, and that you're worried she'll be put at risk. I'll do my best to keep names out of my report for now, but I can't guarantee they won't be needed in the future.
I see. I appreciate you giving me and my sister a chance, Agent. I'll make sure an officer is waiting at the lift. It'll take you down to the metro level.
Men, this is Lieutenant Whitaker. In the midst of our lockdown, an Interpol agent penetrated our defenses. We'll deal with the ramifications later. For now, show him to the lift so we can access the metro. Whitaker, out.
I don't know if you have anybody around.
Allow me to offer you a token of my appreciation. Some whiskey, perhaps?
Oh, well, why not? And he even gives us a praxis kit, that's funny.
Thanks again for being understanding about this. You'll be given a clear route to the metro level.
Thank you, Mr. Whitaker, or Lieutenant Whitaker. Is there anything else I can take from your room? Here's an ebook. The moment to fight back. They knew when we were checking in. My wanting of a separate room made their plans to abduct me even easier. I remember the joy of getting the hotel room keycard. The hotel clerk gave me two. This confused me. I am one person. My father took the extra one and said, "You don't need to. No one but your family is to go to your room." I'll never forget that elevator ride. For the first time in my life, I felt like a grown-up. I was being walked to my room, and my bags were being carried. When he finished showing me the room, he waited by the door and expected a tip. When I handed him money, I noticed that he had several small augmentations and was slightly unkept, especially when compared to the 5-star accommodations. I actually want to see more. What really happened in this book? Okay, yeah, I saw the camera light. I was like, oh no, God! And then my mind quickly remembered, oh, wait, no, I'm good. I'm not in trouble because I didn't piss this guy off. I find it funny that they gave me a Praxis kit, by the way. That's incredibly amusing to me. So that totally shows that this was going to be a mission that we were supposed to do beforehand. Yeah, there's nobody here. But it's available now. Everyone's knocked out. I like the panning shot showing like all the shit that I did. God. Hello? Hey, here are the people I did knock out.
So, I had a second date with that coffee shop guy.
Great, but I need to focus on this. Trying to book flights and hotels for my whole family, and a great deal just popped up. Later.
Okay.
Tell me about your date with the guy later on, gosh. Oh, hey, there's a shotgun. I still don't know where the tranq rifle is. I didn't fully explore this place. I don't even remember this area. Was this even a place I could have accessed beforehand? I think so, yeah, okay, I remember. This is the reception area where I looked at it and went, I'm good. I just looked at it and went, yeah, I'm gonna go this way. And didn't pay it any mind. I'm sure there was a tranq rifle or something in here. Because there's a weapons locker with a tactical shotgun, but there's gotta be more. Alright. Let's get ourselves out of here. But yeah, no, that's a shame. I wouldn't have minded having an extra couple of Praxis kits. Although, where we are in the main story, whew, we got far. Hi.
Somehow you managed to find a way into our offices.
Yep.
Well played, Agent. Well played.
Alright. We got the information, we found out why the footage was corrupted, because Tarvos! Or, well, one guy at Tarvos. I'm sad we couldn't at least get a little bit of the uncorrupted footage. But I'm pretty sure I know who the bomber is. I think I remember. It's Ivan Burke. And if I remember right, it was the guy in yellow. But do give me some diligence. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I went through GaLm City.
So let's have it, Jensen. Who's our bomber, and how the hell is Tarvos involved?
The footage was corrupted by a Tarvos officer to protect the identity of a family member.
Okay, so who is the bomber?
The bomber doesn't matter. Someone within ARC is acting against Rucker's ideals. They recruited a nobody with very few options in life to be nothing more than a pawn in all this.
Nice work, Jensen. You must have been quiet in there. Tarvos hasn't reported anything.
I like to get answers without creating new questions.
You say that, but they already have questions like, how the fuck did this guy get into there? And I guess the answers are simple. I went through the vent systems and then proceeded to punch everybody because they have this policy where only one person checks things out at a time. And that's a silly idea. Why are you showing me an entire credit sequence for this? I feel like this is gonna show at the end of the game, just like, hey, look at the team! We know who to look out for now when we go. Hey, why wasn't this in the main game? It's all of them! Specifically, probably the chick with the pink hair! It just keeps showing the same 2 pictures. It's like, this is all we have, so, here you go. Here's us standing in a field, and here's us not standing in a field, and we're like in a city square area. And guess where we're going? Back to the field! Okay. Well, I guess if I had to evaluate that little side DLC, it was alright, and it was a good couple of hours of exploration. It could have obviously been shorter. It could have been like an hour if I just ran through and shot everything. Maybe even just like, honestly, if I ran through and just shot everybody, that could have been done in like 10 minutes. I could have just shot everybody, ran in there and went like, hey, what's up? Oh, hey, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. I killed all your guys already. So just tell me, okay, bye. But with a good bit of exploration, not 100% exploration, we got a good couple of hours out of it. I am still really annoyed that it's not part of the main story. Again, I would have liked the Praxis kits, and I would have liked to have not had this situation where, oh, well, I already know all this other information. I mean, it's good that we know, okay, who exactly corrupted the information in the first place. But we kind of already suspected that. It was already really heavily implied, yeah, somebody corrupted the footage from between there and now. Right? It wasn't gonna be like, oh, it just happened by itself. No, of course not. But that was interesting. And now we can check out the next DLC, because I don't know when that particular one takes place, but it's going to be interesting, because it brings back Pritchard. It doesn't give us a description here, but it brings back Pritchard, and that's cool. I'm not going to show the trailers that show, because spoilers and stuff.